Welcome to Make It Happen. 5 minutes of inspiration to get from stuck to unstoppable without changing who you are, and even if no one believes in you or stand by you. Today's guest, we have Dr. Martha Tara Lee. She is a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist of Eros coaching and has been practicing for the past 11 years.
A challenge I have experienced as an entrepreneur would be burnout. And it is very funny because I do enjoy my work a lot. I love my work. And I find there's so much meaning in what I do, supporting people in their relationship and sexuality, challenges, questions, problems. However, I think this came about with really going through a lot of routine, doing the same old, getting bored, unmotivated, and negative thoughts coming in. And after a while, the negative thoughts built up to the point that it resulted in paralysis of some sort towards my work. I would start procrastinating doing work, and I would find excuses. I would not get out of bed. I would find myself increasingly tired, and it was very confusing because these were the same symptoms that I experienced when I experienced depression in the past. The depression episodes came about because of relationship breakups that were really quite traumatic, and I also didn't want to get out of bed. I also didn't feel like doing anything, and so I did the things that I did to snap out of depression. I exercised gently a little bit every day because the way I felt was no longer a good indicator of what I should be doing. And the exercise helped with hormonal balance. It also helped me to get back my strength and discipline of mind over body. I also did affirmations, positive self-talk, and that's how I gently got out of depression in the past. So I did the same things that I did when I experienced burnout, and they didn't work. So I was very, very confused and actually very scared. I tried different things then, since exercise and inner self-talk didn't work. So what I did was I tried different things, and finally there was one thing that worked, and it was totally non-work related. It was about doing things that was frivolous and brought me joy and fun. I think by doing those things, it kind of brought back a sense of meaning and purpose of life for myself as an individual, and not just about being of service to give to other people. And so ever since then, in order to keep burnout at bay, I have a practice of making sure that I have a little bit of time every day to have joy, to do something that is frivolous and probably doesn't really add any perceived value per se to my work life, but it is very important that I take care of myself, because if I'm not okay, then it's going to be very difficult to continue the work that I do and giving and supporting other people. So in that sense, the cure for me for burnout was the conscious cultivation of joy. And I like to encourage all the entrepreneurs out there who are busy making a living and a legacy for themselves and supporting people in our work, that we don't forget to take care of ourselves, to have joy and some kind of time, solo time, whatever you want to call it, joy, pleasure, happiness, and take care of yourself, because you are important. It is only when you are doing your best work that you can support more people, and not just from a functional point of view, but actually from your highest vibration, your highest peak performance level can only come from when you are not in a state of okay, but in a state of true wellness. And so that's my 5 minutes for all of you. Thanks for listening. My name is Martha. I'm a relationship counselor, clinical sexologist, and you can find me at Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com.
This episode is brought to you by instantpodcastleader.com, the leading platform to launch your podcast in 48 hours and make it profitable. Get your free audiobook and free web class at instantpodcastleader.com/webclass.